Hey everybody, now we're looking inside the power supply out of that Asus Desktop machine. This is an AcBel power supply, model PC9045. It's a passive PFC unit. Here's all our outputs. 14 amps on the 3.3 volt rail, 18 amps on the plus 5. It has two 12 volt rails. And both of them are 15 amps each. Minus 12 volt rail 0.3, plus 5 standby of 2.5 amps. This is a 330 watt power supply. What I find funny about this is I just now noticed this. 50 watts continuously overclocking. Okay then, if you say so. Now, usually AcBel are known to be pretty decent quality power supplies. This is not, although not having active PFC, it does have passive PFC. Not necessarily a bad unit. So let's kind of have a look inside of it. Right here is actually where the PFC coil bolts onto the top of the unit. Oh. So I'm going to take out the screws and have a look inside. Switch bits. Pretty deep screws for a power supply. Okay, now we're inside. The PFC coil, as mentioned, is bolted right into the top. So we'll just set that to the side. So this is what we have inside here. Fortunately, you don't need a whole lot of guts to do 330 watts, but there you have it. It does not use a 2 transistor method for supplying plus 5 volt standby, which is nice. It uses an IC regulated and controlled 5 volt standby circuit. Interesting style glue they use there. At least it's not that yellow stuff that turns conductive over time. Let's see. All the capacitors inside here look okay. I think they could probably use a bit more caps, but should be sufficient enough. Yeah, to be honest, this thing does look a little bit barren, at least in my opinion. Even for example, a Bastek out of a HP, I think would rival this a little bit, or especially a Hypro would definitely rival this. Trying to see. So we do have MOVs in there for surge protection. We have 2 of them. The bridge rectifier is attached to a heatsink, which is quite nice. Let's see if I can figure out what rating that bridge is. I'm gonna need a flashlight for this. Okay, so it looks like the side of the bridge that has the rating on it is facing the heatsink, so I can't read it. I'd assume that's probably a 6 amp bridge. Hopefully it's a 6 amp. The only thing though is this thing, although it's of decent quality in many areas, or other areas where I'm kind of disappointed in it. Like for example, look at this coil back here. Look how small that is. Usually a 330 watt power supply would have a bigger output coil than that. At least it is sitting on like a bracket, so that's pretty well designed. Also, the input caps could be a little bit better. They're only 470 microfarads. Usually, better quality 300 watt units would have 680s here, or at least 560s. So it's like with this power supply, it's like it's not bad, but there are areas where it could be better. Yeah, in a few different areas. Of course, I'd still run it, wouldn't worry about it. But I think there are probably a few areas where it could be improved upon. The capacitors, I see that the primaries are elite. The secondary looks kind of like a mixture of L-Tech, TPO, and probably some others in there. None of them are failing. At least none of them are physically failing. You see our controller, or probably that's probably our supervisory chip, and controller as well, I'd assume. It's a well-trimmed WT7527. Here's a data sheet on this IC. It's a again, it's a WT7527 PC power supply supervisor. Features overvoltage detection, undervoltage detection, overcurrent detection. Let's see. There's the pin out right there. So in review, this unit does appear to have a full EMI filtering circuit on the AC input, with 2 coils, 2 X capacitors, and 2 sets of Y capacitors. You got 2 on the plug right there, and you got 2 over there in the corner of the PCB behind where that glue is at. We have a presumably 6 amp bridge. Hopefully this is 6 amp, considering this is a 330 watt power supply. It might be a 4 amp, I don't know. It does have a heatsink on it, so the chances of them getting by with a 4 amp bridge are higher now than they would be without the heatsink on that. The caps are 470 microfarad elites. They could be a little bit better quality, I think. A little bit higher capacity they should probably use in something like this. Looks to be a single transistor 4 design, from what I can tell. There's a little bit of surface dust in here, and it's kind of hard to read these components. But down here, I believe is what's in charge of 5-volt standby. That IC right there, the ST Microelectronics. It's UC3842B. Yeah, this thing is literally, it's like a mixed bag of brands when it comes to capacitors. Really, let's see, Elite, L-Tech, TPO, OST, yeah, at least 4 different brands in here. So, yeah, it's kind of all over the place. Let's focus on the output just a little bit. Sorry if I didn't get you the best view right there, but let's have a look at the output wires. Another thing that kind of disappoints me here is they kind of cheaped out on the wiring. I see a lot of 20 gauge wires on this freaking thing. Yeah, 20 gauge. You should have at least 18 gauge wiring in a PC power supply. The main connector is 20 gauge. The CPU power connector is 20 gauge. The drive connectors look to be 20 gauge. Yeah, it's you know, AcBel is usually known for quality stuff, but it looks like this in here may have been lower in spec for Asus. In that case, I have to say, Asus, shame on you. Why would you low inspec a power supply like this? It's not terrible, but it's not the best either. It could be better. I've seen OEM supplies of better quality in HP computers. So, anyways, everything inside the power supply looks okay. There's no failed caps or nothing like that. I was just curious to see what the inside of an AcBel supply looked like these days. It's kind of hard to do this one-handed, so set the camera down. So this unit will be getting reused here, I imagine, pretty soon in a desktop build. So we're going to put the screws back on it. Okay. Anyways, it's been a while since I uploaded a power supply video, so there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Hey everybody, I sure hope you guys enjoyed this video from Q Computer Channel. Remember to like the video, subscribe to Q Computer Channel for more updates, and remember to tick the bell so that you actually get notified of these updates. Did you know that I am also on a second channel that's CubeComp MTDX? Over there you'll find videos of bicycling, weather, elevators, and all sorts of other neat and interesting stuff. Feel free to subscribe to that channel as well. And again, I thank you for your support, and thanks for watching this video.